You might think I'm boring, but this is my first day of 74 hours in Denmark. The airport is so pretty and I was hungry, so obviously the first thing was to go 7-Eleven, but I didn't even eat that. I ate at a bakery and the name looks so familiar. My check-in was at 3 p.m. and it was currently 9 a.m. so I had loads of hours to do a lot of things. I actually made an itinerary, but I got on the wrong train. Well, I don't know, there was only one train and I told them I'm going to this place. Like, I pointed on the map and they were like, yeah, you can take this train. But then when I got on this train, it was like a different line. It wasn't the line I saw on my map. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be too far from like my accommodation. Let me just go further. So I went further. I just feel like holidays are incomplete if you don't try out their transport system. But I think I got overwhelmed because now I was in a spot that I had no Scooby-Doo about, and it was windy, it was raining, it was so cold, guys. Actually, I just walked down the street. I didn't want to go into the food court because I wasn't hungry, so why would I go into the food court? There was a little art shop, so I went in there. That was so cute. And then I went to this studio that I saw on TikTok. But then, like, guys, like, how long do I just browse for? At some point it just feels a bit awkward. But anyways, it was raining so much, guys, I'm not even kidding. I was so cold and hungry and moody. I was researching more about the area and I found this place on TikTok, so I went there. I've never had hot dog before, and I know it seems kind of counterintuitive to go to Denmark and then eat Korean food. This was so good. You bet I sat there and I ate that and I shut up. I mean, I don't even have anyone to speak to, so of course I'm not even gonna speak. Anyways, now what? I'm back on the streets and it's cold, and by the way, I'm on day 2 of my period, so can you even imagine? I haven't slept because my flight was at 6 a.m. Like, I was about to walk to London with all the steps I was doing walking around the streets of Denmark. Meet me out on the floor tonight because I want to den on this floor. I checked in to a hostel, went to have a shower, and I slept. And the one I booked was a luxury, quotation marks, luxury hostel. I was like, oh, okay. Apparently the hostel culture here is quite big. I've seen like loads of TikToks on it and I was like, this is actually so cute. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh damn, now what do I do? This feels a bit boring. So I decided to get up. I was staying in a room of girls, so I was just talking with them and that was so cute. They were so lovely. I went to the supermarket because I was like, I'm hungry, but I'm not too hungry. I didn't have an appetite, and that was so annoying because now what do I eat? This is actually quite nice. Like, I picked up a few things. It was way cheaper than I expected, but oh my god, the way you pay by card is a bit weird. You press your card and it makes a noise. You have to accept. I thought my card declined and I was like, oh my god, what? That's all I have. Like, that's all I got. Like, please let me buy food. I was walking back and the sunset, that was the prettiest sunset I think I've ever seen, and I was like trying to walk and chase it, but it was just going away. Then I came back and I just ate. I ate and I was just on YouTube, and that was so peaceful. That was really peaceful. Yeah, day 1 is over, but trust me, day 2 was so much better.